First off, had a good win on Saturday versus Boston College. We played well from start to finish. As I said, we're getting better. We've improved. We've got our full complement of guys now, and we won 3 ACC road games. Now we got to win at home. So that's what we've got to be able to do, win at home. We played Wednesday versus Notre Dame, and I think Notre Dame they're better than their conference record. They're really good. I think Mike Gray is one of the best coaches in the game. He's probably going to be in a future Hall of Famer. I think they got great players. I mean, they're just a lot of talent. I think Coach Gray just does a great job with them. I mean, #1 in the country in assist, #1 in the country in assist-to-turnover ratio, #2 in the country in least turnovers. He's just an offensive genius. So they're a really, really good basketball team. So we'll have to play really well. We'll have to play at a high level, but we're getting better, and that's all you can ask for. And we just got to keep continuing to get better.
What do you think the difference has been away and home for you guys this season?
Well, look, I felt that we've really had only one ACC game at home with our full complement of guys. So, as I've said to everybody, we really should be judged on our season based starting in Hawaii, because we'll have our full complement, and that's really what it comes down to. And I would also tell you that in our games, and to win at this level, you've got to have great guard play. College basketball is all about guards, and our 3 guards are Michael DeVoe, Jose Alvarado, and Bubba Parham. If 2 of the 3 play exceptional, we have a chance to win the game. If all 3 play exceptional, then there's a great chance we win the game. If 1 plays exceptional or none don't play well, if there's only 1, then you can just start the bus. We're taking an L because we're not winning the game. So 2 of the 3 minimum have to be exceptional, and for us to really win, it's got to be all 3. And it's not all just about points. It's about managing the game. It's about defensive rebounding, 50-50 balls, coming up with the scrums. Last game, Bubba Parham and Jose Alvarado didn't have a lot of points, and neither did Mike DeVoe. But they affected the game in other ways, which is my point on guard play. It's all about guard play. College basketball is all about guard play.
Do you feel your defense, the way you've been stepping up there, is translating to easy buckets on the offensive side of late?
Yeah, we've been, and you know this because you've seen us. I mean, we've been good for our 4 years here defensively. We've been a good defensive team, and that's kind of who we've been. And it's just this year our offense is catching up with our defense. I mean, look, it's hard to win when you can't score, even though how many times you're getting stops and guarding, and it's no fun for the fans to watch when you're struggling scoring. It's no fun for the coach. So since Hawaii, we've been a better. Part of that is we got our full complement of guards, we got our full complement of our guys, and look, you take off someone's point guard or quarterback of a football team, it's just. That they're depending on, there's going to be a struggle. And I think if you look around college basketball, that's how it's been. Some of the teams who've lost their guards, they've struggled. And, we're in the NBA, you can, get a 10-day contract, you can sign somebody else. That's not the case in college, but our defense is what our defense is. We've always been really good defensively, and that's got to be our staple of who we are. And now we're scoring better to keep up with our defense.
Played well against the 2 probably top teams, Duke and Florida State, which are your 2 L's in the league, and other than Syracuse. In terms of seeing how the league is now and having seen all the teams probably a little bit on TV at least, do you feel pretty comfortable about where you guys stand in terms of competitiveness and your opportunities?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think we have a good chance every time we, show up and play, just because we're older this year. But again, it's all going to come down, Kelly, to our guards. Jose Alvarado, Bubba Parham, and Mike DeVoe. If all 3 play good, exceptional, we got a great chance of winning. 2 of the 3, I would say we have a good chance. 1 of the 3 or none, you can already write your stories and do the telecast. You don't even look at the final score. It's going to be an L. So, and I really believe that it's all about the guard play. And,
That was a team sport.
yeah, it is a team sport, but the guards, in college basketball, the guards, now, the other guys got to do their job, but the guards are the ones who are the guards make everything happen, especially in college basketball. But James Banks and a guy like Moses Wright, those guys have been better lately at just their motor of every possession defensively and stuff like that. So they got to hold the fort down defensively and scoring when they get the ball. And those two have done a nice job in the red zone. But I still believe it's a guards game on that.
With how the guards are playing right now and with the increased physicality down low from Moses Wright and James Banks, do you feel like this is the most complete you guys are playing as of right now?
Yeah, I
this
think
season?
this is the best. You know, we're getting better. We've improved. We're getting better. We continue to get better. We continue to improve. And the key is going to be for us to continue that as we move forward. Look, I know it's a kind of an old cliche to say that, you know, don't focus on the result. You're locking on the process. I get that, but we've really locked in on that. It's just saying we've got to get better every day. And since our start of Hawaii, we have gotten better every single day. We have improved as our team has gotten better.
And what do you think is going to be the next overall step in terms of improvement is going to be?
No turnover.
That's one, yeah, no turnover. Not turning the sucker over is going to be the key. You can't turn the ball over. If we're going to win games, we just can't be turning it over. I mean, you put yourself in a real predicament when you're turning it over and giving away those empty possessions.
Is Jordan Usher the X factor now?
Jordan Usher played the best he's played since he's been here on Saturday. He had a play or two where I had to sub him because he didn't follow instructions. Other than that, he played a complete game and affected the game with his motor without the ball. Did a lot of great job. He did a great job on the rebounding and his effort defensively. I was proud of Jordan. He played his best game since he's been here, and he did things the right way without the ball.
Would it be fair to say that in the first several games, once he became eligible, he played wild?
Yeah, I mean, Jordan, I mean, he and I talked about it. He didn't play well early to start, and part of that he was trying to do, he went away from his bread and butter. His bread and butter is his motor, not with the ball. It's it's the motor without the ball. That's his bread and butter. And that includes rebounding, you know, defensively, running the floor, second effort, third effort. That's what that is. And he's been, last game, he put his most complete game together.
Did it appear to you that when last year when you had 3 number 1 seeds out of the league, maybe it's a little more balanced, not quite as top-heavy?
Yeah, I was disappointed that you asked Coach Brunell that question today, and you didn't stay out and ask me on the teleconference.
I want to ask him first.
Okay, I appreciate it. But I thought you just hung up on me. Is when I got no,
I didn't say I didn't hang up.
Okay, good. So, no, I don't know, Ken. I mean, obviously last year had 3 number 1 seeds. You know, I don't know, that's never been done. So, you know, the league was, you know, was just so powerful, even from the top. I mean, I think this year it's more balanced from top to bottom. Obviously, if you look at the records right now, Duke's, you know, clear cut at number 1, but you know, there's a lot of teams still right there. So I think, as you see, there's not a lot of separation right now. And I think over these next 2 weeks, we'll see how it all shapes itself out. And it could be one of those things where the league kind of eats each other, and then, you know, it could be making it an interesting, you know, last few weeks, kind of where things fall in the standings.
I mean, I would think, obviously, on one hand, it makes it tougher because there's maybe the bottom's up, but there's also more opportunity there.
There's more opportunity, I think, for everyone this year. I think, you know, every game you play, I think it's unpredictable. So anybody can beat anybody, but that's the reality of it, where the league is from 1 through 15, it's just wide open. And that's where probably the more balance is for this year than where the league's been very good. It's just been so strong at the top. Where now it's probably just for this year, it's just everyone can, you know, go through it and beat anybody at this point.
Josh, am I wrong, or has your team the last 3 games played harder and with more force than before?
No, I think part of it might look that way based on offense. We've been better offensively last year. We've been getting better offensively. So we've been good. If you look at our numbers, we've been really good defensively for the most part. Our defense is really an effort thing. we're getting better offensively, so that's from the naked eye, that's what it looks like from our team. And a lot of that's just based on, we're scoring better, you know, we're making more shots. And I always say, when you make shots or you score the ball better, the coach looks better, the team looks better, the fans are happy, everything just looks better.
It just looks like start to finish, there's almost nonstop intensity all 40 minutes. These last 3 games on North Carolina punched you a few times in the second half. But I mean,
look, yeah,
Relaxes, really.
yeah, look, you got to remember these guys are. There's going to be, it's the goal is to play at such an energy level of a motor for 40 minutes. Look, I understand they're 18 to 22-year-olds. They're not robots. There could be highs and lows, and that's just part of the athletics. It's part of what's great about sports. But the objective as a coach is to get your team to play for the full 40 minutes at the level that you need them to play. And if you can accomplish that, you've got yourself a chance to win games. And you're right, we've been better about that. But I thought in Florida State there were some times where we played well. You know, we had a little drop off here and there, but for the most part, it's just the continuation of the increasing of being able to do that and sustain it. And part of that helps when you're scoring. I'm just telling you, a lot of that goes, when you're not scoring, that can be it sucked the life out of you. So scoring helps on that. And I know I'm a repeater, but guard play, when your guards are playing well, things are good too.
Do you look for your defensive intensity from the beginning strictly because they put up so many threes you don't want to let them get
Oh,
started?
Notre Dame can shoot the ball. You got to take the three. They can flat out shoot it. They're really well coached. Like I said, a future Hall of Famer, and they got really good players. Mooney, wow,
19 rebounds.
he's incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible.
You said in order to maybe be considered for an NCAA tournament berth, you have to probably finish in the top half of ACC play. Considering how everything is starting to come together, do you think you guys have a legitimate shot in finishing in that top half of the ACC?
I don't know. All I know is we got to try to beat Notre Dame, that's our only focus. There's a lot of games to be played. A lot can happen, and so we've got a long way to go before we get there. And the only thing that we can do is just keep getting better and try to